In this video, I'll show you how you can work with modules on pages within the DNN platform content management system. So I am logged in as administrator, so I have several options. So there are some icons here for content management and pages and stuff like that. But in order to add content or modules to a page, we have to look at this icon, the pencil icon. So if I click on this one, there appears a new bar here. And on this page you can see that it's only visible for administrators. So what's good to know is this bar, I'm gonna need it more, so I'll just click on this one again because I'll lock edit mode for that. This means that if I refresh the page, I will still be in edit mode. Or if I go to another page, I'll still be in edit mode. So there are three icons here. This one's for page settings. This is the one we want. So we want to add a module. So for instance, we want to add content and we want to add it at the top of the page. And this is a two-sig module, which allows me to select from pretty standard content. In this case, it is an image with some content. And if later on, for whatever reason, I want to change the look and feel a little bit, I can easily switch the view of that. So that's how you add a module like this. And it is the same for any other module. So if I want to add a form, I'll just select that form, that module, and here it says, well, it's a new form, so you need to manage that form, which makes sense. And I could start with a contact form, for instance. So action form has now set up for me a default contact form, and for this purpose I'll just say, well, this is okay. And now I have a default contact form and some content which I can easily manage. So here I can give it a title and some other text. Now, as you can see, I did not add an image, so it automatically detects that and will not display a 404 or whatever. It's just giving the page that I just created. So what if I want to change the order? Because now I think, well, maybe this should be below the form. So I have this icon here and I can just select and say, well, it should be at the top. So now this form is above this module. That's easy. And because I'm logged in and in edit mode, you can see there are some lines here. These are panes. So I can always add a module to a pane, which is set, in this case, is probably 10 or 9 wide instead of 12. So I can just drag and drop it to that pane, and that's how you can move it. You can also use this icon here and say, well, I want it back to the content pane, and by default it will position it as the lowest of the modules in that pane. Deleting a module, just the settings icon, choose delete, and of course confirm the deletion, and it has been deleted. So just in case you did not know, if you ever deleted something and you regret that, there's always the recycle bin. And besides pages, there are also modules, so you can always select the module that you want to restore here and go back with your work. So This is how you can add or sort or delete modules. There's one more thing, because you can always add existing modules. If we explore that one, it will ask us, well, there's an existing module, from what page do you want that? So let's say from the home page there is another piece of content which is called Chap's Forms, and by default it will say I'll make a copy. Now if we say we don't want to make a copy, it will make a reference to the other module, which means that if I'll change the content of module A, it will be updated in module B as well, because it's actually not module B but a reference to module A. A lot of times it makes sense to just make a copy and go from there. So here it created the copy, and now we can start editing content again. So that's how you work with modules in DNN platform. I hope you like it.